Alright guys, so today I'm really excited because I'm going to start the first part of a 3-part series of my houseplants tour. We're going to start with my outdoor plants and I'm really excited, so let's go. So we're going to start off. Here is my porch, and this porch faces south, and I make sure that most of the plants, especially the ones up against the house, are in full shade. Out here we have some that do get some sun for part of the day. These get sun most of the day, and this gets sun all day long. Right now it's overcast, so it's kind of hard to tell. But we will just start over here and we will go through. So up here we have my Hoya obovata. It is doing amazing out here. It's even blooming. I don't know if you guys can see that one. How cute is that little bloom? I love it so much. They're so pretty. So that is out here, and then I do have my, what is this one called? Snow Queen or Marble Queen, pothos. So that is doing great. This is the one that I did the cakey paste on. In some bare spots, and you can see in there that it is growing, so it works. Super happy about that. Then we have a Ficus Ruby, and I moved it over here. It's getting kind of, I need to stake it, but I moved it out here so it got more sun, so that the new growth would be a darker red, and it's working. It did get a little burnt, but I didn't mind because it's doing great now. So all of the newer stuff is much more red than it was being in the full shade. Then we have a little ficus, wow, not ficus, that's a ficus. Right here is a Hoya macrophylla variegata, and this one definitely got some sunburn. Up here I had it in a spot where it was gonna get a lot of sun, and it definitely got burnt. And it was dealing with some type of pest issue, which is why you see like the red dots around here. So I don't know, I've treated it and hopefully it does better. But then we have my Ficus elastica tuniki, and it is so beautiful. One of my most favorites for sure. I love the pattern on the leaves, and it's doing great out here. It has grown so much just in the past month or so. It's been growing. It's grown about from here to here, so that's exciting. Then we come over here, we have my Philodendron Birkin, which is doing well. And this is a, what is this one? Wire vine plant. And I just noticed, let me see if I can get a good picture of these. Little tiny flowers. And they're like clear. Aren't those cool? Well, it's kind of hard to tell. See if I can get a better view. There we go. I love these things. They're so unique. Kind of remind me of a Hoya flower, but definitely different. But this is a variegated version of this plant, and I just think it's really pretty. I love the variegation on it. Super fun. I have my Syndapsis pictus argyraeus out here just because it's not making me happy. Oops. And you can see it's getting smashed by the chair. But it was basically on its deathbed, and I just threw it out here to see what happens. I will pick it up soon and fix it. I have a few succulents. This is my Calancho luciae. We'll go over here. And it gets some pretty good sun. That's why it's so red. And then this one is an Echeveria, I think, lipstick. This one started as one plant, and it has just quadrupled and just gotten giant. So super happy with that plant. And then we have the Euphorbia tyrocalii, fire sticks cactus. This one's doing good out here too. It gets the nice pink tips on the leaves in full sun. So coming up here we have this is my Staghorn Fern. It's doing okay. I've let it go dry a little bit too much, but it is getting new shields and new fronds. So I think it's doing okay. I just need to give it a good water. And then I have my Ficus umbellata. Love, love, love this plant. I chopped this back not too long ago right here, and it has given me all these new branches and the leaves are getting nice and big. So that's doing well. I have a mixed basket of Tradescantia. Love this plant as well. I have a few different varieties in here and it's just doing great out here. It goes crazy. I really need to kind of like chop it all back. Also haven't gotten to that. And then I have my Ficus Altissima, and this is the yellow gem. And these leaves have gotten so much bigger being outside. It loves being outside. Look at how huge those leaves are. So fun. And then I have my string of turtles and then my peperomia hope. So those are all doing great. Over here, I moved this Ficus triangularis over here because it was in full shade, but now it gets a little bit of afternoon sun and it seems to love that. It's getting a little bit more even. It was kind of leaning out this way, and so it's much happier over here, and now it's starting to fill out on this side too. It's not as bare. I have a Hoya sunrise right here, so it gets the afternoon sun too and gets that dark coloring sun stress. So I'm happy about how that's going as well. And then my Ficus Audrey, it's doing great. It's growing a ton too. Lots of new growth, and it's normal. The new growth starts out kind of small and then it gets bigger as the leaves age. So, and then my Ficus Burgundy, also getting huge. And these all need to be watered. They're pretty dry. You can tell it's getting pretty droopy. So I need to give it a good water soon. And then last but not least, I have my little Whalefin Sansevieria that was a rescue, and it has gotten some burned patches on it too, but it's coming back and doing pretty well. And then I forgot, down under here I have Colocasia Black Magic and Mojito, and I love both of those. They're both in the same pot. Oh, there's a nice leaf under there, and then another one's coming right in here. So those are doing good too. So that is all that I have out here. These are the plants I keep out here all summer long, and they love it. They grow at least double in size usually every year, and I love having them out here. So if you guys have any questions about how or why I keep them out here, leave them in the comments and I will answer them for you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and then make sure you subscribe, like this video, because I have part 2 and 3 coming next.